Hello, good crafternoon, everyone. Today we are diving into the Hello Kitty of it all with our Hello Kitty MGA Miniverse balls. So one of these is the donut, this one is the donut, and this one is the bento box. So let's figure out which one we are going to do. And I'm going to say real quick that if our D20, because I don't have my D20 here, is above 10 when I hit it again, then we'll do the donuts. If it's under 10, we'll do the bento box. And under 10 bento box it is. All right. So let me set my phone aside. And bento box. All right. So these balls are different than the other Miniverse balls. They open up with the side. And the table for these can also, I think, no, there's a different part that does that. These are intended to be able to display. So, oh, there's a mold. Wait, maybe this, oh yeah, no, this is the bento box. Okay. So here is our table, I think. I think that's our table. Cute little Hello Kitty. Just going to set that aside. All right, and we have our placemats. I'm going to set on there. So we have our, oh, this is, okay. So this is a little interesting. Okay. So that goes in there. I don't, do these go here? Hold on. This is a whole ass thing that I wasn't aware of. I'm going to do this for y'all. But we know that I'm not going to display mine like this, but I do want to see how this works. Oh, that's hard. Oh. Oh. Come on, man. All right. Damn. So we got those in. So it, okay, that gives it a little more stability. It looks a little strange in this. Anyway, then this goes right here, I think. There are these little tabs. Let's open up the instructions, shall we? Okay. So this tells us the display ball. Insert the legs. Did that. Slide the paper awning to the top of the ball. Okay, that was... Where did it go? Okay, so there's 3 little tabs, and there's 3 little things inside. So we slide the awning in. On the opposite side, snap the ears and bow piece onto the edge of the ball. Okay. Oh. Okay, the table. And then that. Use both to make the table tall. Use the bigger base piece to make the table shorter. Oh, I see. Okay, that's why it came apart. So I could just do that. There's a little hole inside, and then I can put the table like that. Aha. Okay, so that's how it looks to display it. That's actually really cute. Okay. Oh, and then it can still close. No, it can't. It can't still close because of the table base. It can't close. But that's cute. Okay. So set that aside. Now, let's unwrap everything here. We put the other table base aside as well. So we have our Ichi-ni-san Foods bento kit. We've got our little Hello Kitty. There we go. A Hello Kitty paper. Okay, so that was all the display stuff. So we have our bento kit with the little hot dogs, I guess. Something else in there. There's little pieces. We've got our rice mold. Includes nori faces. Oh, yeah, that's what is in here. So we've got, aha. Those are the nori faces. And our little Hello Kitty rice mold. We have got the Ichi-ni-san ready to serve foods rice. This is cute. Net weight just right, 100% natural fun. That's funny. So we have 100% happy. Our rice. Then we have our bento box. Yeah. How freaking cute is that? Okay. So we have our little bento box. And our Hello Kitty bow tissue paper. This is utensils. Is there going to be tiny chopsticks? I think so. Little tiny rice paddle. And oh, I'm not there. And red tongs. No bummer. No chopsticks. That kind of sucks. And here we're gonna have our rice vinegar. Oh, water. Okay, well, there's something else in here too. Oh, a nozzle. Okay. So that makes sense. I guess they're going to tell you to mix the rice with the water. Let's see. So here is the bento box. Other ones in this series, the instant spicy noodles. That one comes with chopsticks. See, that one, like, I want that one, but maybe not. I don't know. Apple pies, macarons, cappuccino, a tiered cake, the waffles, fruit boba tea, strawberry milk, the donuts, which we'll make after this, the strawberry milk and cereal, and the cream soda. So those are the 12 in the Hello Kitty collection. And let's look at the instructions for the bento box. They are mixing the rice with the water with the little paddle, packing them into the mold, and then putting them in the bento box. Okay. So, oh, that's the mold. Okay. So, I'm going to use this to mix my rice and the water. That is fancy water. If it will. See, fancy water. All right. Happy mountains. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my warm spot. And then let's open up the food. Okay. So we've got a little lettuce, leaves. We've got the little bows for the rices. And then we've got, let me pop this out. Then we've got the little hot dogs. And I don't actually know what these are supposed to be. I'll be honest. You tell me. Are these cheese? I don't know. Okay. So looking at the little bento box, it looks like this one does not have much extra, whereas some of our kits do. So we'll have a piece of lettuce in this side and a piece of lettuce in this side. And then in this side, we're going to put our little egg rolls. I think that's what they look like to me anyway. If you know what they are, tell me in chat or comment down below if you're part of the replay crew. Because I mentioned last week, most of the Miniverse stuff that I make is stuff that I will actually eat. and I'm making an exception for the bento box because it's Hello Kitty and it's cute. And also it came with the mold, and I really kind of just wanted the mold. Let's be honest. Because I don't eat hot dogs. If this is cheese, I eat cheese, but okay. But let me show you the hot dogs too. I will get them up to the camera. Do you see the little smiley face? There we go. There we go. There's a little smiley face on the hot dog. It's very cute. Ignore the very large cut on my on my finger. I was washing dishes and a knife got away from me. All right. So we've got our little hot dog goons in there. And then this shows the little hot dog guys on this side with the little floofy egg rolls. And then the cheese or whatever it is, kind of between the two. How many does it show in the... See, it just shows 2, but they do give you 3 stickers. I guess that's in case you screw one up. So, yeah. They show them kind of in between the 2 stacked rices. So, let's open the rice. Dang it. That wasn't even where underneath the seal. Okay. Oh my goodness. So the rice looks very much like the salt and a lot of the other oh crap. Okay, well I was trying not to do that, but oh well. So just kind of looking at this and seeing how it just kind of seeing how that goes. Okay, that's the vibe. I wonder if I can put the bow. The instructions definitely show you adding the bow afterward. But I was kind of wondering if I could get the bow kind of down in here. Nah. There's an impression though, so it shows you where the bow will like go eventually. I'm just debating whether... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a toothpick. Or I might use this. I have an extra little from the holiday, little spatula from the holiday. Because I think what I'm going to do is put the resin in the mold and then mix in the rice. So let me grab my heat gun since this has not had a lot of time. And I'm just going to kind of off camera here and away from all this little stuff. Okay. Hit it with the heat gun a little bit. Okay, there we go. Sorry about my chair making all that noise. Okay. Going to, there's the little seal. I'm just going to have a little bathroom cup here for my little trash cup. Open that up and hit it with the nozzle. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't call it like rice vinegar, since I'm pretty sure that's what they would actually use. Not so much just water, but what else? Honestly, we all know it's just clear resin. Looking for my spatula with the little spoon. Get that in there. And then mix that up so it's all pretty coated. Okay. I'm thinking it might be best to do this like in layers. But we shall see. I want everything coated, but not. I'm going to bring the camera closer so that you can see better what I'm doing here. So I want all the rice. Sorry. Focus. There we go. So it does really look like rice once it's, in here. I will say that what I want is I want it all covered with a bit of the resin, but not so much just chilling in the bottom there. And that's why I'm kind of like putting a little bit more rice in, kind of seeing how much rice I can put in before I need to add more resin. I see now why they have this, because it will come in handy to like pat it down into the mold. Okay. So I think I want to do two things. First, I'm going to get some alcohol and just hit that so that there's no resin on that to cure. And then I'm just going to hit that with the Let's Resin Light to get that layer set. And I know it's not like totally set, but we'll hit it with the nail lamp a bit later. And then like another dollop of water and more rice. Oh, maybe that wasn't the greatest idea, because it's a bit hard now to oh well. All right, so I want to get the rice into the ears. Okay. Okay. Slightly new method here. I'm going to, in small batches, hit the resin with the rice in here. And then pack it in there. And hopefully that will work out. Okay. Oops. Just totally missed it. Get that clump back in here. What I'm really trying to do is get this to like that same like kinetic sand consistency of some of the other kits. Kind of wondering why they didn't do that with this kit, but I don't know. Okay. Yeet in there. Okay. Alrighty. And Pixel is galloping over to assist.
I have a fancy tip.
Oh.
When building two-piece boxes, it's usually a good idea to make sure all glue is dry before sticking two pieces together.
So
I had to remake the bottoms of 3 and 5.
So the Hubs is a maker as well, and he was trying to make some boxes on the laser cutter for his coworkers, and apparently he had to make them again.
Just the bottom. I'll bring them in and show you in a second.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. We're making a Hello Kitty bento box. See, it being the Sunday before Christmas, he came in to get the wrapping paper, because this is when he's going to wrap everything. But yes, so all right. Pro tip: make sure the glue is dry before trying to put the tops on, because you do want the box to eventually open. Oh goodness. All right. I think we can use a bit more. It's looking good. Just a tiny bit more of the rice. See, we're mixing resin with rice and putting it into the Hello Kitty mold.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. So these are the boxes. Oh, I am zoomed way in. Hold on. These are the boxes.
The bottom slides out if there's something you know.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the warning. There's something in it. Okay. So, yeah. These are all cut on the laser. And he glued it together. And then, yeah.
I had to rebuild the bottom half.
Had to rebuild the bottom half. Because, yeah. But very cool. You know what? Why I kind of like these more is that they smell like cut wood. And it's very nostalgic for me. But yeah, some swans a swimming kind of vibe going on there. Some faces. It's kind of creepy. You know those are faces, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't 100% sure at first because
those are totally faces.
I see that now.
I see that now.
I just grab a random clip art.
Yeah. So Valerie will love this. And eventually we will figure out the depth of some of these for me to fill with resin and do some things at a later date, but that's not today. All right. Let me get you back in to our project here. Okay. So mix up more. Yeah, see, there's even little hot dogs that are cut like octopus with faces. It's very cute. Okay. So we've got a little more. And they're off. They're gone. So guest appearance from Mr. Railroad Redo himself. All right. So that's good and mixed. And then we'll just get this on top to just make sure we have filled in all the little spaces here. Okay. Ooh. I think as well I'm getting a lot of resin like on the side of the mold here. So I think I'm going to try to clean that up a little bit before I cure it. Okay, let me get this wiped off. I'm really just trying to get more into this ear over here. I feel like this ear is pretty good. Just trying to make sure that this, pixel hair, that it's really packed in to the ears so they keep their shape. Okay. I think if I keep doing that, I'm going to end up messing it up. So I'm just going to kind of call it. on that. And like I said, I want to just do a little bit of cleanup on the side there. Keep as much as I can pretty clean. All right. Now I'm going to do one last like pat down of everything. Get that little piece back in there. Wipe that off. And I'm going to hit this with, I'm going to move that. And just the whole thing, just hitting it with the lamp, which I know gives you the greatest view of all time of just the sun nail lamp. I also realized that I don't have this nail lamp in my description for you. However, this is a pretty old one, and there are tons of these Sun brand nail lamps. So if you're looking specifically, I'm sorry, there are tons of them on Amazon. So I will find a link to one of the newer ones that's similar, and start putting it in my description for you. You just want one that has a the right hertz for the Miniverse stuff if you're doing it for the Miniverse, and I believe that's 195. I'm trying to actually see in the description or in the instructions if it says what avoid playing with resin with broken skin. I probably should have put a band-aid on before I started doing this, but yeah. Keep rubbing alcohol or wipes close by to clean up messes in your hands. Yep. It is recommended to set resin in daylight on your location and time of day. I really would have thought that it would say something about the UV. And what the frequency needs to be. I think it's 195, but we'll see. Okay. So we've got that side. I'm going to turn it over to get that side as well, just for the best of measures. And I did find my little sealer. So once we are done with the rices, I'll be able to put it back in the little rice bag and seal that up for, I don't know, another day. Or a Mickey Mouse bento box with one of the little Mickey molds I have that's about the same size. I don't know. We'll see. So this particular light, I've mentioned before, it has like a 15, 30, and 45 setting if you hit the little time button that's on here. If you don't hit the time button and just stick something in, it's motion activated, and it shows up 99 seconds. So that's what I tend to leave it. So that's a good minute and a half. Gets things set enough to work with, and then I can throw it under for a few more cycles to get it to that like 4 or 5 minute mark. That's how I'm doing for now. I may eventually get a UV light that is made for resin that has like those 4 or 5 minute marks on it. We shall see. But we are with 97, 98, 99. Bam, turned off. Okay. So let's set that aside and pop this out. So, ooh, ow. It is spikier. Uh-oh, no. Damn it. This is what I was kind of worried about. Okay, so trying to pop it out of the mold, it broke. So, gonna kind of try to pat that bit back in. Maybe kind of give it a little bit of like a skim coat along the bottom to give it a more structural integrity. Actually, that's perfect. I just needed enough to like get this stuck back in where it was. The ecosystem of things. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. Back to curing. And while that cures, we are going to do some Googling. So I'm going to share a new tab. All right. And we're going to Google what is in a bento box. So, a bento box is a Japanese lunchbox that typically contains rice or noodles. Well, that's what we're curing right now. Protein, fish, meat, or eggs. Vegetables, usually pickled or cooked, such as edamame, takuan, fried lotus root, or carrot salad. Fruit, grapes, cherry tomatoes, kiwi, or strawberries. Other ingredients that can be added to a bento box include onigiri, which are rice balls stuffed with various fillings and wrapped in nori. Tamagoyaki, a sweet egg omelet, which I think is what those little eggs are. Tamagoyaki. Tsukemono, which are pickles that add a pop of acidity. Hajiki, I'm sure I butchered that one, salad, which is made with rehydrated and braised seaweed, carrots, lotus root, and konyaku yam. Kinpira, which is a gobo, burdock root, and carrot salad. Makizushi, which are homemade sushi rolls. Soboro don, which is a chicken and egg donburi, a Japanese rice bowl. Bento boxes are packed neatly and tightly into small square or rectangular containers, or in this case, Hello Kitty shaped containers. They often include dividers to separate ingredients or dishes, especially those with strong flavors. A typical divider is green plastic grass, also known as the sushi grass. So I think those bento historically stars rice or noodles as the foundational starch, accompanied by a protein or two like fish, eggs, or meat. These two main focal points are accented with a variety of pickled and cooked vegetables and a few bites of fruit, creating an easily balanced meal for healthy eating away from home. So kind of based on this picture here, oh, well, that is salmon. Okay. But based on what we were reading above here, with the carrots being very featured, I think these are carrots. These little guys that I thought was cheese or something. I think they're probably carrots. Okay. So that is you learn something new every day. Back to this. I said it once, twice. I'm setting it again for our little bento box. And I'm just going to flip it under here. Try to get the other side as well. I hope everyone out there is having a lovely Christmas season. Christmas is this coming week. Whether you start your week on a Sunday or a Monday, we are in the week or the week starts tomorrow. So while we are waiting for this to cure to see the results of our first rice, please do like and share this video. It helps so much with YouTube and growing this channel to new heights in 2025, with the goal in 2025 being monetization, because I'd love to be able to do this more often with you guys. And yeah, show. Thank you. Gosh. Links below to the Hello Kitty balls. They are blind box, so you can get any one of those various 12 that I showed you. I think there are actually 14 because I think there are 2 rares that are shown in promotional materials but not in the kit. That's how they've been doing it lately, which is kind of sucky, but yeah. So they are linked below. Now, once this gets through, it's at about 47 seconds now. Once this gets through this next cycle, we'll try to demold the rice again. And we might, at that point, for the sake of brevity in the stream, move on to the donuts. And then I'll come back and do the second rice because it is taking quite some time to cure to a sufficient point. I will show you in a moment here. I mentioned last week when we did the Target stream that there were the 2 Target bags that I got. There are actually 3 Target bags in the whole series. One looks like the red one that I got. The one I got has like the big Target logo on it, but there's another one that's got just a repeating Target logo pattern on there. And then there is the Target hand basket, and I asked my friend if she had an extra, and she did. And this is the Target hand basket. How cute is that? It's adorable. All right, so back to the bento. Just make sure that's centered. Okay. Going to do this. I'm trying to very gently, like, coax it out of there. Oh! It's so cute. Okay. So, we've got our kitty rice. What we need to do now is place the sticker. Oh, and there's, I think we'll go with the regular one. I'm like looking at it, trying to decide. Oh, it does. Okay. So, yes, this requires. So looking at this is actually smaller decals with a transfer layer. So we're going to pull that off. And then put that there. That's a little off, but and then no, get on there. Bam. Cool. And then I'm guessing it goes like that. I'm going to grab. Actually, where? Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to. Get that kind of. Trying to get this like painted on basically. Okay. And then okay. I think that is good enough for now for us to put our first little kitty in there. And then it's got the carrots like in like kind of like that in the picture. And then the second little kitty will essentially go here. So that's what we've got for the bento box, and then the lid just kind of sits next to it. Very cute. I don't know if it actually will close. It will kind of close. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set the bento box aside. And I'm going to mix up the rice, pack it in the thing, and then when we're doing the donuts, I can add this to the to under the lamp. And then I definitely want to use the little winky face for the second Hello Kitty. The nice thing is that the mold is matte. It's got a very matte finish to it. So the front of that rice was very matte and did not look crazy shiny. Because I don't think it would have been in real life like a crazy shiny rice. Okay, get into the little nooks and crannies. Okay, set that aside. My little rice station over here, and we're gonna move on to move that aside as well. I'm gonna move on to the donuts. So, opening the donuts. I already know that this is going to be our display items. Or the things, you know, to help with the display. Okay, so in this one, we've got, what's up two? We've got these instead of the little placemat. We've got the glaze resin, which I will immediately put in my warming spot. We have got our decorative pieces, a different design of Hello Kitty tissue paper. This, I'm guessing, is going to be sprinkles. Yep. Ooh, they're like little nonpareil sprinkles. Cute. We've got the donuts themselves, which are Hello Kitty shaped. We've got some that are like a filled donut, some that have holes in them. This one I'm guessing is like a chocolate donut. Very cute. We've got our tools, which are going to be the same red tongs. And that's it. There's just the red tongs in here. And then the very cute cloche. So it's yet another design of, oh no, we had this one already. And then the cloche that they're gonna go in. Very cute. The little bow. All right. So these ones are gonna be pretty straightforward. I have a feeling this will come in handy, and I'm kind of wondering why it didn't come with one. Let me look at the directions for the donuts. Yeah, the directions for the donuts are showing you just like direct from the... Well, that's interesting. They're showing you direct from the glaze, but the glaze did not come with a nozzle. Did I miss it? Is it still like... Oh, no, it did. My bad. It came with a nozzle. All right. Now I'm second guessing, like, did this? No. Okay. Alrighty. So, uno momento. Okay, so what color are these? I'm assuming pink. They kind of look pinky. They don't all look the same though. So, okay. Let's open up these bits. Yeah, so these are just going to be... So we have 6 of these and 4 donuts. So 2 and 2 is definitely the way to go. Okay. Nicely, these are kind of like... The ones for the rice really should have been this way. But these are I was just trying to find... Oh, I moved it over here. The ones for the rice, because they're made out of like what's supposed to be ham or something, are pretty flexible. But these are not really... Well, they are a little bit, but they're also like nicely rounded. Like if you were using this as a nail charm, for example, you know, it's nicely rounded so that it's not like flat on your nail. Okay, and then our little sprinkles. All right. So the picture shows them like kind of half glazed. So like just the top is glazed. I kind of like that. It also shows this one with just pink sprinkles, which these are definitely like pink and gold. So that's a lot of work that I'm not doing, to be frank with y'all. So I'm just gonna move the rice up here so that it will get into the grasp of my light, because I have a feeling these I'm gonna probably use the flashlight for, and then hit with the nail light later. All right, so let's see how the glaze on a lot of other things has been kind of transparent. So let's see if we're gonna have to like seriously layer this one up or no. Okay. This one is pretty opaque. Okay. I want to like set it against something so that it kind of stays on a downward flow, so to speak. I think this one is decently opaque enough that I don't need to do a ton of layers. Although get a little more on this side. I might. I don't think I need to like cure it, layer it. I just need to get enough of it on that it keeps that like white icing-y look. Okay. So this one, I'm just going to go with the pink bow because that's the one I grabbed. Pink bow. That's a lot of sprinkles. I think I want to just kind of just moving some of the sprinkles around a little bit. Since there was a good cluster here. I'm like, why am I holding this with my fingers again? Just trying to use some of the ones that like sprinkled everywhere to get a good, like fairly even coverage. There's actually 3 colors in here. There's a lighter pink, a darker pink, and the like gold. Come on, man. There we go. All right. I think this one, let's move the, like I said, let's move the glaze in the into the line of fire, so to speak, or the rice into the line of fire. Because I'm just trying to get this to where it's like workable, like I can set it down and it won't continue to be sticky, or too sticky, I should say. And then I can give them all a good cure for a while under the lamp. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that under there. That's going to be, yeah, I don't see it like leaving any sticky traces. So put that under there for now. Let's do a little more rice. Okay. Gonna move the sprinkles a little bit. All right. I feel like I could probably put more rice in there, but with how it like kind of crumbled last time, I'm hesitant to do that. And I'd just rather make sure it gets filled in this time, you know? All right. So maybe wetter is better for adherence. Man, my friend was telling me that somebody had gotten that in some of these MGA balls, the quality control was not great because people had gotten some without like key ingredients. And I'm very lucky that that has not happened to me. Like, you know, knock on all the woods to make sure that doesn't happen. Because I would hate to get something and not have anything. Hello, Magnus. Welcome in. Oh. And I guess that's also why people have been so careful to keep all the extra stuff just in case they get a kit that doesn't have something that would that would wholly suck. Holy, like, you know, WHOLEY. Holy suck. To get a kit that doesn't have a main ingredient. Ugh. Terrible. Okay. So let me just wipe that off. And then I actually when I bumped my camera, I got a little bit of resin on the camera. So let me get that off. And use the rice paddle for a little pat, pat, pat. That is looking good. Nice. Okay. I think that's where that's going to end. Let me... Uh-oh. My glaze spoon got onto stuff. Okay. So that is going to do it for that. I think the rice is going to be donezo at that point. Let's move on to one of these. Okay. And let me grab it with the locking tweezers again. It's just like having a third hand. All right. Okay. Got good base on there. And set that aside. Now, doesn't matter which I go for here because these are the same. I'm definitely going to put a red one on this one. Oop, get on there. Okay. I was debating, like, do I want to try to get, like, all of the dark pink balls on here? Oh. Let's see if I have the patience for that. Oof. I can already tell you, I don't. No patience for that. I'm not sure I'll even have the patience for this. I just thought I would give this a shot to see if I could get a better distribution of sprinkles. At this point, I'm just trying to make sure what I'm picking up is a sprinkle and not a piece of rice, because that would be awkward. You're like, why is there rice on your donuts? Don't you have rice on your donuts? Kind of crazy person are you? Okay. Yeah, there's like no way I would do just all of one color on this. That would be wholly unhinged. Okay. So this method is actually working the best for some dense packing of sprinkles. Okay. I've got to do two things now. I've got to grab some more alcohol because I got some glaze on the side of this cloche. And no way do I want that milky glaze curing on the side of this perfectly clear cloche top. That would be awkward. Okay. Actually, holding it up like that gives us a good place to be from. And we'll just hit it all with... Oh no, with the light. I saw the rice like tipping behind. And I was like, no. So let's clean up the rice right now. That's why I like using these, because they have this little lip. Also because they, you can do that kind of move and they act pretty funnel-esque. You can just take the end of the spatulas, take the spoon side that's a little more like floppy, and just kind of use it to scrape the stragglers that have stuck. And now I have just a little that I can just wipe out, and most of it is back in this little bag. I will turn on my sealer, and once this is done, I will show you that move. So this is at about 80. We've only got a little bit going here. Okay. So that is not sticky. Although what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that there. Set that there. I'm just going to move this stuff so I can clean the rice off here. Like for sure. So that there's definitely no rice getting into the donuts, and I can continue to just kind of have them on here and cure them all at once along with the rice, since that's needing more cure time every time. Okay. So I actually spilled a little bit of the rice, so let me get that back in here. All right. So now I have the rice in here, and I have this sealer. So I'm just going to kind of get that. It's not like foolproof. Sometimes this works like kind of more like a stapler. It'll work really well right there. But we've got it mostly re-sealed. Alrighty. So we have it pretty much resealed to the point where I feel okay. I'm going to put it in. I just have a spare like plastic bag that something came in that I'm going to put it in. Yeah. And there we go with that. All right. Back to the other donuts. We have a couple more little non-petties in there. That worked really well, so I'm going to continue on that path. This is going to be my hero one, so the one closest to the front. So I want to do, there's my little spatula. Oh, let me get this on a tweezer. Okay, got a good amount of glaze on there. Kind of just tipping it so that it kind of evens out a little bit, but I'm watching it, so I'm not. So I'm just sure that it's not going to drip off. All right. Kind of want to get it a little more, yeah, more kind of straight across. Get it. Oh. Okay. Problem with this is that it kind of hides that there are ears in there. So there we go. Sit over there, my guy. Okay. Let's get. No! I dropped one. Okay. Good thing I'm using the same color on both of these. Okay, so I got that. And now, get over here. We want to just use that to get the good distro of sprinkles. The cute thing about these sprinkles too is that they're kind of pearlized. So they're not metallic, but they're not like fully matte or glossy either. They're classy. There's not enough dark colored ones in here, so I'm going to try. Oh, wait, that's what I want to do. I'm going to put this down and just kind of go ham. Okay. I think some more need to be like over there. All right. I like that. Now I'm going to grab this one and kind of move it off to the side because it got a little sploogey. So I want to clean it off before it gets cured, but I want to cure this one before, oh, it dripped a lot. Okay. No, it started to cure too fast. Okay. So what I want to do with this is I want to get those onto where it was started to drip already. Put that like that. Yeah. Like that. And then I need to get the light going. Move that. And get all that curing while I wipe off the stuff that I don't want cured off of this other donut. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit like in the hole there, but that's fine because I'll probably put more there. I just didn't want it like some had dripped way down onto the bottom, and I didn't want that specifically. So got that in there, a curing. And I'm just kind of taking this time as well to clean up some more of my workstation. Because that, sometimes I swear, like the stuff they use for the rice, I swear they just put rock salt in there. I'm not going to put it in my mouth to see, but like it just kind of has the same consistency and is kind of powdery in some ways. So just kind of getting some of that powderiness up while I can. I'm going to go ahead and do this for 2 rounds, and I'm flipping over the rice to get the front of the rice curing. Because I would like to finish that on stream and finish it within excuse me, the 2-ish hours I tend to try to keep the stream down to, if at all possible. That's my goal, really, when doing these two project streams, is about an hour for each. And because I'd only gotten 2 of the Target balls and 2 of the Hello Kitty ones, I just wanted to get them done and out of the way at once. So while that is still curing, I will show you the winter schedule. Actually, we're going to take a very short break for comfort. And I will be back very shortly. Please hang tight. Coming back soon. All right. Thank you for. Excuse me. Thanks for hanging in there. All right. So that sufficiently. Oops. Let's get to the chocolate one. Yeah, I was going to say, I have a feeling that the glaze will be more opaque on the chocolate one, based solely on the colors. Okay, so get that a little bit on the top. Oh, I forgot that I need to grab the other. I'm not seeing the other bow. So I'm very happy it came with 6. So I can grab this other bow from the package and find the one that hit the floor later on. Okay. So getting me back to son of a monkey where I need to be here. Get the. I feel like the. Well. I was going to say, I feel like the bow is supposed to have. Looks slightly better with the. Come on. The larger side inward. I don't know if that's the intention, and I certainly didn't do that on most of these, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna set that there, move all these over here so that I can get all the non-patties. Back into. Okay, so I got them back into here, and then I'm going to go back to this lightly tapping method. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I just want a few more of the darker red. Move that kind of up here. I think I want a little bit of glaze. Oof. Come on. Come on, resin. This is literally the last little bit that I want. There we go. Okay, just want enough to kind of get over that ear and get a few more over there. Okay. Think gold and a pink and another pink and another gold. All right, I'm happy with that. So move that out of the way. Give that a spin. And then we're going to hit the light again. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and clean up the resin from the rice. Okay, we've got a good tight seal on that. And I'm just going to take a toothpick and, oh no, that's what I need. Okay. I think I need to get more of these, but I have these like toothpicks with like a cotton swab on the end that I got from Temu. And they are really good for putting some alcohol on them and just cleaning out the nozzle. So that I more or less don't have to worry about resin. Get that in there again, like curing inside the nozzle, and I can use it again. Okay, that nozzle done. And I'm pretty sure I'm done with the glaze as well. So I will pull that nozzle off. Get that lid back on nice and tight. Uh-oh. And get some more alcohol on there. There's more, definitely more. Like I had the water kind of sitting up. Oh, yikes. With the with the ability to kind of drain. So that one didn't have as much resin in it as this one does. Get all that. Off my fingies. We are at 93. So we are almost ready. Okay. I think that's good. All right. That off. Somehow we got knocked askew. So we've got our little plate. Got this kind of chungus one in the back that's got Humphreys pulling off of it because I think they're ones that I tried to get in, on the top here, and they didn't actually stick. It was already too cured. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's do this. Back to that. Let's get Sticky McStickerson in the back there. Kind of works because it gives me like, a like tilted base. And then this little one. And then they don't even all fit under the cloche. Are you kidding? And that is showing that that is not cured all the way. Ay. Okay, let me... Ugh. That was on for so long, too. That's cured. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this. I am putting all of these kind of back over here. Off camera to you. I'll put the light back on those. I will pick up the cloche and give it a wiping out again from where the glaze got on the inside that time. And we're going to demold our rice and hope that it has gone through the UV so many times now that it is sufficiently together. Bam. Okay, cool. There's a little bit of like extra on the sides here that I'm just going to take my little scissors, and it's not really cutting it off so much as it's like breaking it off, because it's actually cutting in some cases, but just getting that extra off, and ba-boom, we have our other little rice for the bento. I'm actually going to move this farther to the side here so that it is properly very much out of my way. Okay. So we are going to reopen our bento, and I need to get our first rice kind of up, and then get our carrots looking fresh, snatched, whatnot. And then we want, let's move this out of the way. This one, I definitely want the little winky face. And do I have my squeegee out here still? I do. Okay. Got my squeegee just to make it extra adherent. Okay. So that part comes up real easy. I want to make sure this one is fairly level, which actually means I need to pick it up. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's pretty level. I'm going to take my squeegee and really kind of bear down on this. The ones, it works well for like the eyes, but the sides I really just kind of have to curl over with my fingers and push, since they're going around a domed shape here. Oh, here I put away okay, I think I still have a little bit of resin in here that I didn't clean up that I can use to put the like ham bow on. Okay, let's peel up the transfer layer. Lovely, lovely. Everything's stuck. Alrighty. Very cool, very cool. And I want, shoot. I mean, it's white. I could even use like the little bit of glaze that's on there. But let's see. Oh no, that did cure. Oh, I really just need like a dollop. Oh, that's enough. All right. There's a little dollop. And We can put the little ham bow on her. And I am going to make sure there's no resin on my fingers, because I'm going to grab the flashlight and kind of see if I can hold it down while I cure it. And if it'll stick. I don't think it did, but that's fine, because I just need that part to stick. All right. Okie dokie. So let me freaking once again get these carrots out. Get little or other little Hello Kitty. Actually, yeah, I can move her kind of there. Put this kitty here. And put the slices. It works better to get them in between and like presentable with both of them in here. Alrighty. And then we've got, I think I want to do this. Put this little guy in the back and kind of an ear. And then it showed them like that, but I want to put them like this because I think they will just display better that way. And then second little hot dog, sausage, whatever that is, like that. Boom. We have got our, let me pull it out of here. To show you the whole kit and caboodle. Got our Hello Kitty table, our placemat, and our bento box. Bam! Adorable. So cute. The bento box is amazing. Okay. Let's give another crack. We'll move the bento box on its little tray table. And now we have the bottom of our cloche. We have chunky donut. Oh no, this is chunky donut, which I might actually have to like break this piece off of if I can. I don't know. Chunky donut. filled other. There's like now a thing of glaze across the front of this, but I mean, at this level, I don't really care that much. So we've got our donuts. And I don't think they're even all going to fit if I stood them up. Let's see. Kind of precarious trying to get them to all stay while I grab the... No, they're not. They're too big. They're not going to sit under the cloche. So if I did like these two and put and put the cloche on top, ba-bam. And then I can show you like kind of this. But the four of them do not fit under the cloche. Which, oh, okay, to be fair, in the picture, they do only show 3 of them being made and fitting under there. So I could just take Sir Chunks-a-Lot out of there and could probably get, yeah, the 3 will fit under the cloche. All right, well, good to know. I have an extra. Bam. Bam. All righty. Well, I think that is a good day. It's a little bit of donuts and a bento box. Very cute. And that were the Hello Kitty MGA Miniverse balls. So thank you for joining me. Once again, please remember that there are links below to all the products that I used. I will, right after we're done, add a link to the nail lamp, or a similar nail lamp, I will say, since that one's pretty old. I think they've upgraded them since then. But I already have links to the Hello Kitty balls. If you want to order them on Amazon, remember they are blind box, so you will not know if you're getting donuts or bento box or strawberry milk. But if you're a Hello Kitty fan, they're all very cute. They all come with, you know, the little Hello Kitty bow accessories that are very adorable. I also, as always, have links to the silicone bowls, the cross-lock tweezers, this little 4-inch Lazy Susan. All of the little tools that I use are in the description below for you. And if you enjoyed this, please like this video, share it with a friend, share it with people you don't know on X or Blue Sky or Threads. I'm on all of those now, by the way. Blue Sky, Threads, Mastodon. I have profiles on all of them, and I'm trying to post when I'm streaming on all of them so you can see that and the finished results, which I will photograph lovingly in a few minutes here. So once again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a very happy holidays, because I won't be seeing you again. Oh, I did say, I'm all wrapping it up. I did say that I would show you and share the calendar for share screen, sharing with you the yes, there we go. The schedule for the rest of the year. So this is the last stream of 2024. How about that? This 39th Crafternoon is the last stream of 2024. So next weekend there will be no live stream. It will be a little break, and then we're going to come back in the new year with some of the newer the Miniverse happy hour. So some martini madness with the Cosmo, the espresso martinis, and the dirty martini. Then we're gonna get some sweets in there. The next week, the berry Danish and the donut twists from the most recent Cafe Series 4. We're gonna dip back into some of my favorite tiki drinks, the Blue Hawaiian and the Mai Tai, again from the Happy Hour series, and then the back to Cafe Series 4 with the butterfly pea flower tea and the Thai tea with boba. They're both very cute. And that will bring us into getting into February, which is my birthday month. So that will be very fun. Thank you all so much for joining me. Have a wonderful Crafternoon, and I will see you guys in 2024. Bye.